From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Wednesday, November 20th. I'm Mike Ludlum. The Michigan Tech Huskies have the second seed in the GLIAC Volleyball Tournament, and Matt Jennings' squad met number 7 Grand Valley State last night at the SDC Gym in a quarterfinal pairing. Pick up the action in set number 1, the Huskies in the black and the Lakers in their blue. Tech gets the ball in play, and Brianna Sharkey gives it to Macaulay Peterson for one of her 20 kills, and a good start for Tech. Next, the Lakers try again. This time, Sharkey will get it over to Olivia Gormley for one of her 10 kills, and things were looking pretty good for the Huskies. Next, Sharkey to Amelia Wyden, and she puts that down. Michigan Tech won the first set 25-16, and they won the match 3-1, so they advanced to the semifinal in the GLIAC tournament. Now on the scoreboard, 6th-seeded NMU upended Ashland 3-2 and 15-9 in the 5th set. Lizzie Stark had 19 kills for the Wildcats. Abby Durecki and Sarah Kuhn each had 16 for the green and gold. So the semifinals are Saturday as we change the page. Ferris State will be the host after defeating Wisconsin Parkside 3-0. It was Wayne State over Saginaw Valley State 3-1. So believe it or not, NMU meets Michigan Tech in one of the semifinals, with the Bulldogs getting Wayne State in the other. And again, the semifinals are on Saturday. Only one Upper Peninsula 11-man team remains in this year's high school football playoffs. That's Iron Mountain. Friday, the Mountaineers look to secure a spot in the Division VII championship game, but they have to beat Pewamo Westphalia first. TV6's Alex Klein has the preview.
Iron Mountain football has been practically perfect up to this point. An undefeated 12-0 record, the most recent win 21-7 over Traverse City St. Francis.
Anytime you can score a lot of points, get the ball in the hands of Marcus Johnson, Caleb Vosvich-Hines, Bryce Pichontonio, Dante Bazanese, Caleb Berkman, Jake Dumas, Joe Dumas. The list keeps going on and on. We've had a number of playmakers this year. Our kids have played great all year, and we're looking forward to playing Pewamo on Friday night.
Pewamo Westphalia, the team who beat Iron Mountain basketball in the state finals earlier this year? Yes, that one. Will there be any extra motivation for the Mountaineers?
That's a different sport. It's football now. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of that, looming around the game, but it's a different group of guys, so I'm not going to try to relate it too much to that. I'm not looking at it as a revenge or anything, because it's a completely different sport.
We're focused on the football game this week. We want to be 1-0 this week, and we're going to just lay it all on the line Friday night.
The Mountaineers will have a tall task with the Pirates, who are also undefeated on the season.
We have to stop their power run game and just go from there. Defensively, they want to be aggressive. They got a lot of good football players, a lot of linebackers we see with good speed. So we want to spread the ball out a little bit, put the hands in our playmakers that we have, and just hope for the best.
They got good athletes. They have that running back, sophomore. He's a pretty fast guy, and their line's pretty big, but we have some weapons that we think be a good matchup, and it'll be a fun game to play in.
Kickoff is 7 o'clock Friday night at the Superior Dome. Alex Klein, TV6 Sports, Marquette.
Now, the 8-player championships will take place at the Superior Dome on Saturday. First in Division I at 11 in the morning, the Colon Magi will take on the Suttons Bay Norsemen. And in Division II at 2 o'clock, a couple teams who have been to the final but haven't won it yet. One of them will, Portland St. Patrick and the Pickford Panthers. In Crystal Falls last night, Forest Park center Mercedes Simmons signed a national letter of intent to continue her basketball career at Purdue Northwest of the GLIAC. Simmons averaged nearly 17 points per game, not to mention 14.5 rebounds, more than 3 blocks and steals, and 2.5 assists per game last season. She was a member of the Upper Peninsula Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association Division IV first team. In college basketball on the women's side last night, Lake Superior State rallied to beat Tiffin 63-57. And Finlandia, despite having 4 players in double figures, lost to Lawrence 78-68. And another note from high school sports on the football side, the Munising Board of Education last night voted unanimously to have an 8-player football team next season instead of an 11-player squad. The enemy women's basketball team tries to break a 3-game losing streak this weekend with a pair of home games. Troy Matson's squad hosts St. Cloud State Saturday and Concordia St. Paul on Sunday. Matson adds there's a very good reason he plays teams like Minnesota State and Minnesota Duluth early in the season.
They're big, athletic, strong, mature. And then the same thing is going to happen when we play Concordia St. Paul on Sunday. I play these teams for a reason. That's toughen us up, find out where we're at, what we need to work on. If we're not playing somebody very good and we're winning by 20 or 30 points, which a lot of teams in our conference do, you don't learn much about your team. Both us and Tech went out to Minnesota and we both took some lumps this weekend, and hopefully we can shoot the ball better, get a little confidence in our offensive game, but defensively we made great strides on Sunday.
Tip-off Saturday against St. Cloud is noon. Sunday start against Duluth is 2 p.m. And the Tech women entertain Concordia St. Paul Friday at 5 p.m.